It's madness, I tell you. It's madness. My name is Vander Puchert, and this is Finding Frequency. So, even though things are a little bit quieter on the project front, things got busy today, this afternoon. I had to record a few sessions with a client, and let's say this, it got interesting. And it's just, for me, once again, an indication of sometimes how spoiled we are, our technology types, because I had to log in a bunch of people into a platform to record them, long story. And it was well-educated folks and, professors and the like, and trying to get them logged into a certain platform, which in my world is very simple to do, for them was super tough. They just couldn't do it. And in fact, at some stage, one of them got very annoyed and just said, leave it. And it made me think at that stage. So in one aspect of this situation, I thought from my own background that perhaps we also need to look at how we are building technology. The Zooms and all the Skypes and all the things that are happening these days are so complicated that we forget that there are people that might have trouble dealing with these things. And I see it every time. Fundamentally, a lot of these things that I'm using, if I really look at it, and I had a conversation with a good friend of mine today about it, so complicated, so many layers. And I think, and relaying to another conversation I had even earlier, is that even now with COVID, people are trying to evolve their software even faster. So they are just duct taping things together. And we're not really stopping to think about the bigger picture. And then on the flip side, I also have a client who wants to move very, very fast as well. And the problem with moving so fast is that you don't have time to pause, breathe, reflect, and look at the situation and then spot potential caveats and problems. And sometimes moving too fast is a problem and moving too slow is a problem. So I do see the problem with technology. But then on the other side, I also feel like there's a human problem. Not only human versus technology, but human to human. The person who lost his cool today or got frustrated didn't really think about me or the other people on the call. He thought about his own frustration, and perhaps he felt dumb. I mean, a clever guy feeling dumb, it must not be a good feeling. But then why don't he just slow down and say, let's look at it again. Let's slow down and consider what you want to achieve here and have a bit of empathy for everybody around him, because shouting out and stopping the secondary technology that was in play actually crashed some of my plans. Luckily, I have backup plans for these situations. But it's strange. It's like human behavior, technology, all these things coming into play. And when you work in the world of digital, you have to think about these things, of people's personalities. I think the rule of thumb is, and I walk away with this, is that you should never create technology that make anybody feel stupid, even if that person is not a nice person to begin with. So there's a lesson in that. And the extraordinary for that is to being able to get some stuff done. Dipping in the first few hours in a new project, that's always good. And starting to work with a new team, meeting new people, extraordinary, and to say the very least. And then probably the extreme extraordinary is to end the day with a little son running around here like crazy and playing in the bath and just ending the day in a good way. So I'm going to stop here because I need to sneak out and make room for the little man to come and crash in his bed. His bed, or is it my bed? Who knows? We differ on that opinion. Thanks for listening.